Welcome, the Warchief of Light is live again in the Epic Night Gaming Ass-Kicking 6.3-ing and nerding out. Hi, my name is Peebs, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. Listen, I put on the good shirt tonight because it's 6.3. Listen, I am so excited. I cannot wait to see what kind of adventures await for us. I haven't heard too much on Twitter at all. You know, to be honest, the only thing I heard is about Nafika, which you can keep posting about Nafika, okay? Go ham. Tag me. No reason. But we're going to go through 6.3. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some adventures. I'm not going to dick around too long because we got to get into it like now. Because 6.3! Hello, Jonathan. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Hi. Sorry about the late. We had some technical difficulties, which is something that, to be honest, doesn't happen a whole lot. Like, I have to admit, it's not something that we go through a whole lot here. Because I'm one of those people that are very happy to keep stuff as it is. I don't dick around too much with it. But, did you guys see the new starting screen? The new thumbnail? She's cute. I want to tell you a story. It's an adult story, so if you got little youngins running around, I'm sorry. And remember where I live. I live in Canada. Okay, I'm Canadian. It took me, hi Freya, it took me 2.5 hours to make that thumbnail and that intro video, or starting soon screen. Not set up the music or anything. No, that was the next day. It took me 2.5 hours. Well, Peebs, it's a simple graphic. Why the fuck did it take you 2.5 hours? Edibles. Okay. That's the answer. Edibles. That's what happened there. Okay, listen, we don't... Why does the music off? Hold on, let's gonna fix that right now. So yeah, edibles. That's what happened. My husband takes them for, well, it doesn't really... Ooh, Jesus, that's loud. Hold on. Okay, so my husband takes them, generally speaking. Completely legal for recreational use in Canada. That's why I warned I'm Canadian. And he does take them for pain. For those of you who don't know, my husband's awaiting a hip surgery. So, you know, doubt that he needs a reason. But he likes to take them for pain. That being said, he does take them recreationally a little too. So he's like, Peebs, you should try this. I tried his original ones, like the stronger ones, the weekend before, and it turns out that I'm the type of person 2 beer is enough to get me really good and going, like solid buzz, and you know, maybe I probably shouldn't have too many more. So, his typical stuff, how do I put this nicely? I go from, I get a little too much. So I go take a nap. Awesome. Awesome, Freya. I appreciate you coming here. Don't even worry about it. I really do appreciate. So, hold on. I do want to see. So yeah, that's what happened. So my husband got these like smaller ones. These like the smallest ones they sell. That was the night I did that stuff. And it took me 2.5 hours. I can function on half of one, but even then, like, it's one with the couch. One with the couch. I can't. It's too much. I don't know. I don't know how people do it. It's too much. Can't handle it. So that's not an activity that I will be partaking in. But yeah, 2.5 hours to make 2 simple graphics. Alright. Warchief, as always, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with thee your news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for ether, she agreed to aid us in our search. At Yastola's suggestion, I began providing said ether in form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claimed that she's already made a full recovery. Oh, well that's nice. Excellent, I shall inform Yastola Nestinye and then go collect my other vessel from the alchemist. In the meantime, may I ask you to go fetch Zero? She's been absent when I went to her chambers, but I suspect you'll find her in the corridor connecting Yuj and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Okay. So yeah, that's your pro tip from a person who is above the age of 19 and completely legal. Maybe edibles are not, you think? Maybe they're a little strong for little Peebs. There's some good comments. Awesome. Love that. So that's what I have learned. But the graphics look good. The graphic, or oh, she's up. Shit. Alright, we'll get there. I forgot to make a video about these little bars. These are awesome. I fucking love them. I traded in my lilies for a misshapen penis. Which, to be fair, that tracks. That tracks with your girl. 100% that tracks. That's something you can 100% expect from me. What kind of content did you sign up? The person who traded all her great art for little penises. There's gotta be an easy way to get there. Huh. This is the only thing I don't like about most games that have stuff in levels. Especially when you have the capability of flying. Like, I don't like it when Warcraft does it. I don't like it here. It's hard to get to these little things. I should have went on my... A warrior, how's that? Are you enjoying it? I hope so. Yes, I 100% did this so I could... Hold on, where are you? Oh, we're almost there. I think this is it. Peloton. Dude, I like Peloton. Also, she's almost level 50. She's only 2 levels away. Oh, listen. The essence of the blood lily is still there. Blood for the blood lilies. There's our girl. It's the hat I think people are gonna want.
Everyone is so carefree.
And voice acted.
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness. And how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
Don't care. Like,
what was it that drove him? What
oh,
made him
nice.
choose such an end?
Madness, obsession, compulsion.
But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it.
Yes, I am perfectly great moving on from Xenos.
Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
I'm so cute. I don't get over that. It's not up for debate. I love my cute.
So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Well, it's pretty much that, though. I mean, not really. Like, when I stop and think about it, because her world is do what you have to survive. And I don't believe that it would, even if it was unconsensual, it feels like it's something that they would be fine with. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I might be trying to make an excuse for it too. Because there's obviously, it's a lifelong trauma, right? There's that part that is without denial. That's fact. Lifetimes of it. That has been lifetimes of it. So how we choose to see it, I don't know. Let's keep going. But I don't think she's talking as a victim. But she's not talking as a willing partner either. I think there was a... It at least feels like an in-between. You still up? I've been at the Great Work, discussed their experience as Void Alchemists. They found such surprising. They were established chart, time sold. Estinien. If you're ready to go back at it, then so am I. My buddy. I heard some French voice actors voice them, and I was like...
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the Void once more.
Oh, I don't think Xenos. I don't think Zero... That too, Corbiday. Very much. I think that's closer to it. I read Xenos first, and I'm like, no. Wait, what?
He's calling. What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
Okay.
I thought she was in the void. As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Someone's fucking with him.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
I don't know.
The how of it aside, If she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return
I
to the
smell bait
void
too.
will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return.
It's a little cliche to grab the...
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
You didn't need a reason.
If it's decided...
Oh, exactly.
then
It
I'll
just
contact
it
our
looks very
associates in
cliche,
Garlemald.
right? There's nothing wrong with cliche. It really does look good.
It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood.
Alpha,
We'll
no.
see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
I suppose she's also being abundantly paid, right? Ah! What is this? That's cute. Okay, listen. I love that. Really, it sets the mood. I like that. That was cute. Lets you know you're in it. He's understandably bewildered. By all accounts, Ajaya is Golbez's prisoner, but yet she's in the source. It could be that she managed to escape from the void for only a fleeting moment. But that is a mere conjecture. If we want the truth, we must go find it. Come, let's go to the Tertium. Our friends are awaiting. Oh, we got cutscene? There better not be a fucking meanwhile. She's in her coat. Oh, Vershawn, that's so cute. Okay. I know, but I want to... Hold on, I'm gonna fix... Do I have that still? No. We will be right back. Okay, listen, we can't go... We can't quest here. Give me a moment, we'll come back to it. We can't quest here right now. Gotta go fix it. It's cold. Let's go get our winter jacket. I know, bad Peebs. Bad little Peebs. So, well, I'm on the wrong way, ain't I? Sorry, I keep pressing a lot of buttons because Warcraft's buttons are a little bit different. I'm just trying to get used to them. Bouncing between them. And it's funny because I'll press the wrong buttons on that game too. So we're going to fuck up both of them. I demand cozy. I do. I very much do. Cozy's the best. That's how I live. I'm working on a knit blanket right now because I want cozy downstairs too. No frozen potato. No frozen french fries. Huh! That's bad. So I hope you guys are having a good week. Like, other than Final Fantasy 14, which, oh my god, I heard it's so good. The patch, I heard that. Oh. Oh, that's pretty. The adventurer gear? That's pretty. You know what? Where are you? No, I gotta have better than that. No. Thought I had my winter coat in white. Did I sell it? I might have sold it. That's a peep thing to do. No, we're gonna go to White Mage. Ah, there we go. See, this would work better than what I'm wearing. That's cute as hell. That's cute as hell. See, some of this is like... There it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we're gonna go to the legs. Don't really matter. Do I have a hat? No. I don't need a hat. That's good. Alright, give me... Is it? Yes, it is. I know, I don't have a problem. It surprised me too. Okay, one more second, we're almost done. Okay, diet. It was very important, it needed to be white. Okay, and last little bit. Change glamour plate. Hee. Alright, back to Garland Moth. I know, that is so bad. Preach couldn't do a dungeon trial on his black mage. Ah! $5.95? I'm not sure. Hold on, let me see. I can't do it on my black mage either. Barely do it on... I can't do it on my paladin. I can only do it on my white mage. Which is good. I mean, listen. It's better for everybody else if I do it on my white mage.
Any moment now.
What I might do is I might run a trial before that to kind of get me back into the groove of healing because it's been a little bit. That's actually a better idea.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
The twins. God, if you guys kill the twins, I'm gonna lose my mind. They don't. There's no way they kill the twins. Why?
And
Because
you.
Twitter would have lost their
I
fucking
was
mind.
worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it.
No, you
It
don't.
helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
I call bullshit. You don't get used to it. I'm Canadian. I was born in fucking snow. You don't get used to it. You don't no. Lies. Bullshit.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Which makes sense.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Blue Wolf. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard to the potato patch. I know, the silliest name I could possibly think of. Truly. That's what our membership's called. Gives you access to some emotes and... No, that's all it does. It helps the channel, realistically. Yeah. We don't put any hidden content behind the paywall because, well, we're gamers and we just don't like that shit. But emotes and help.
Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th. After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while.
She comes back and shits on us.
But
I love it.
I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the undersea vault.
To be fair, I would have preferred him over Yestola. Just saying. And you could have been the mage. Just say it. I'll be good. I'm back playing. Love this MSQ patch. Awesome to hear that. Oh, I still gotta try the paladin. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one.
Yay! We're still friends.
But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
She's thinking better than everybody else in the
Be
room.
cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos.
Listen, I'm a bitch, but I am not that bitch. I love that answer. Oh, but it's a valid question. Valid concern.
My time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ashdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galmard. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants.
That's
The very
explaining.
same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
Interesting. Okay.
To summon not one, but several powerful voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
And we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Okay.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
Your feet are going to be cold.
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
Okay.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
I look so cute in my winter jacket. I want a winter jacket like that. I can't tell you how good it was. I was outside waiting for the bus the other day, which I don't recommend that. It's fucking cold out lately. But like, wouldn't it be cool if, hear me out, if they made like long coats that went like down past your knees for curvy people that flared like that? I want that. Oh my god, that would be good. I would wear that. Because again, contrary to what Alphino says, you don't get used to this shit. It's fucking cold. Euless? Which, by the way, it's spelt Julius, so we don't judge the French lady. Oh, Warchief, what a welcome surprise. He's in a better mood. That's nice. I see you're traveling with a large crew as well. I don't fit anything there, Jonathan, I'm sorry to say. Not to suggest that it's an inconvenient for us, we'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. I'd wear something like that. Apologies if we interrupt, Euless, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We just finished our brooding briefing, so you come at a good time. Is it about the void scent? All good, Jonathan. Don't you worry. It's one of those things where I'm painfully like it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that happens quite a bit, so don't worry about it. I'm at a spot where like if I want to go get a pair of pants, there's 3 stores in the city, and a couple of stores that might have a rack or 2. Which it is what it is. Well, we see them here. We see them quite a bit. Like, as I was walking to the bus, because that's why I stopped. I was like, God damn, I want one of those. And then I realized, like, it was a straight cut. And I was like, well, I wouldn't fit one of those. But, like, I want one that's long. I want my butt to be warm. Warm butts? Yeah. Warm butts, like, I want that. Yes, they had a village in Lapis Manalis Caverns. The Scythe wielders forged a pact with the Void Scent, took battle with the beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military, but the Advent Magitech saw them fall out of favor. When some unmasked insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. Speaking of their art, it seems you've picked it up. Who was the one who taught you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. I only picked it up by accident. That's it. I didn't do anything with it. I'm a level 7D. Didn't do any of the story, so I have no fucking idea what's going on, by the way. My sister has been taken captive by the Void Scent. I sensed her presence in the land and have come to search for her. If Void Scent have been sighted here, then I believe there's a connection. Fair. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to go anywhere, there needs to be Magitech snowcraft. Did you guys make a skidoo? Alas, the remaining functional one is broken down. Is there anyone who can fix it? Ah, perhaps the former engineers at the Tapper's Den. Their duty is included transporting ceruleum tanks to Junior to Platform G using the snowcraft. I expect a few of them had to maintain them over the years. Well, it's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, well, if you can help us. I have a 90 Reaper. That's awesome. I heard they're really, really fun. Builder-spender type, which usually builder-spender type classes are fun as hell. May I ask you to accompany her? I could do that. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountains? Come with me. I'll introduce someone who's well-versed in local geography. Alice, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come to with us Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. Yeah, so the reference is there, but I'm not understanding the references because I didn't do shit with it yet. Oh look, I got the Ishgardian barding. I got all the Moogle Tome shit, all of it. We all had COVID, so I stayed home all of like Christmas vacation and totally just gamed, farmed and gamed.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
There is something to gain. There is always something. But it's satisfaction.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
This girl's like, what the fuck, man? Very that.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
They do. But on the other side of the coin, someone from the 13th could look at them and take that as the advantage. Knowing that their humanity is stronger, could absolutely go forward and destroy us. We should get back to it then. Are you alright, Zero? Did you say something that confused you or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to expand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. Oh, well, that's a relief. It's not much further to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have trouble finding an engineer once we arrive. I still can't believe we're gonna be on a fucking ski-doo. Okay, let's go talk to Alice, see what happens. That's one of the engineers, I think. Because it's the right thing to do. Still, like, playing it over. Wait, I know, you were the one that roughed up the guards. After you left, contingent friends came along. Our lives got a lot easier. Thank you. They understood the plight and offered, and we're truly grateful. We're grateful for you too, Alice. The trip across the lake was hardly pleasant, but you made us the provisions. Don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we're hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft. So you want to ride the mammoth. That's what we took to calling the crafts, then the count of their size. Called a tick. Makes sense. As often as I use them on the rigs, I know a thing about their maintenance. If I can see the mammoth roaring again, it'd be the least I can do to repay. Awesome. We'll come back with us to Camp Broken Grass. So far so good. Lead the way. Awesome. Awesome. Do. To be fair, I've got an Ishgardian Chocobo. We could fly. Alright? Like, we could fly. Also, can we talk about how depressing it is that this is what outside looks like for here? All gray and white. Because that's the worst part about winter. Is not only is it dark all the time, it's not super sunny all the time. It looks like this. Gray. Gray is not a great color. Listen, there's a lot of... Okay, I thought it was voice acted too. I was about to say, Jesus, there's a lot of it. But there's still a lot of it. But welcome back. I presume this is the engineer? It is. I do everything I can to get her up and running again. So I doubt that I'll be able to do it quickly or so on my own. The mammoth is big and there are some parts, some strong backs will make it go faster. You have ours. Do you have a strong back, sir? Just asking. Speaking of grumpy jumpies, tonight's my husband's birthday. I say that because, you know, Estinia is like the in-game representation of my actual husband, because that how he acts is pretty much it. And this weekend I gotta convince Mr. Grumpy Jumpy to play Flamecraft with me. If you're on my Twitter, Discord, any of that, you've seen that I posted a board game with the cutest little baby dragons. So I have to convince my Grumpy Jumpy to play that. my My back is perhaps not as strong, but I stand guard for Void Scent. Much obliged, miss. Let's head over to the mammoth that needs fixing. I will absolutely tell him that. Matters at hand, which we can resume our duties. Would you like to assist us? How about you, Zero? To read a little cliche. I'll assist you as well as payment for answering my question. That's hardly just something that demands payment, but we're glad for your contribution nonetheless. Elf, you know, has added to the unending cove. Okay, hold on. Talk to what he say. At first I didn't know what to make Zero, but her frankness speaks to me. I like her. I like that type of person. If you want the honest answer, my favorite people to work with are people like that. Direct. I can't say I understand it, but the debt is a debt. To me it's a charming quirk. But then again, I never found the fedora memes very amusing. That's fair. And thanks again for your help. Ilsabar continues to bring fitment of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of our supplies to Tertium, and we'd appreciate it if you did the task. I'll do it. Well, looks like you're with me then. Void Sense sightings have been increasing the day, and we're up patrol by Eblin Rhyme, shall we? We need some butt-kicking power. I got the cutest little chocobo. Ali says right there. Void Center spotted not long ago, close proximity to camp. Everyone's understandably concerned, but hopefully not much longer. You follow us eastward? Cool. Alright. Let's go do some butt kicking. Oh, right there. Okay, we're watching. Okay, I like that new bar very much. Easy to see, don't have to watch it too hard. That's to me how it should be. I know. And listen, I understand that the simple bar is not for everybody. But I like it a lot. It's for me. What the fuck? Absolutely fucking not. Blah. Come on, Square Enix, we can do better than that. Fucking yeah. And there's two of them. Ugh. Don't like that. Definitely don't like that. Do not like. Not a fan. Mm-mm. Nope, nope. Fuck that noise. Awesome. Have a great night, Freya.
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it?
No, it don't.
They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were.
The heating, the indoor heating.
If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
The world's problems aren't yours. You can do your best, but you can't put an entire people on your shoulders. I love you, Alice. I'm glad you're trying really hard. try not to overdo it. Because the reality is, once you put that burden on you.
Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits?
Our LB hog. Ha!
Still, I appreciate your concern.
Don't put the burdens of the world on your shoulders. Do your best.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else.
Oh, and her voice is not that far off in real life. Like, what you hear, it's just an stronger version of, which I thought was cool. Alphino's voice actor caught me off guard because he's so soft spoken. Sounds very sweet when you hear him. Because the girl met him, right?
She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
I'm still so happy that I got that. Give me a second. Do I have that on my phone? Oh, shit! Oh no! Meanwhile. Oh, a good meanwhile so far. Dude, my heart sinks for meanwhile.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
We're so traumatized by meanwhile.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
What a sin.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand.
You did.
Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways.
I hate that word.
To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so.
Our boy has grown a lot too. That boy has grown a lot. We want to talk about growth. This is an indoctrinated child who was taught from birth that these people were not only the enemy, but worse fate than death. His own leader chose death. He not only saw good in the enemy, but he understands that that they are good in nature. And it is normal for hurt people to flock to them. His growth. And it's also not rushed. It's not forced on us. This growth feels correct. It feels like it was, again, like you're nearing the end of a TV show and you're like, oh, well, that all made sense. It all flowed. I don't feel like they just like, yay, we had we battled and then we lost and everything was good. Like a lot of video games, again, it's the medium. It's not an insult. But this growth feels organic.
I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
Now, this is limited food that's available, and they know it's limited. Zero doesn't require to eat like we do. We don't eat 3 meals a day.
I am running low on ether.
Okay. But that's the thing, is the food's a sacrifice. There's not much of it.
Azim step-style dumplings. Buds, they call them.
Buds. I like dumplings. I'm a big fan of fucking dumplings. Okay. But it brings into the lesson that the person that will give you a 20 while they have 200 in their bank account is very different to the person that will give you their last 20. He's giving his last 20. Even though Alfino and Alceste are the type that, you know, they'll keep going. They have money. And they're willing to give as charitable. This character shows strength. More so because he doesn't have a lot to give. But he's happy to give it. Again, that incredible growth that seems so organic. This character, like, they really did Hulis incredibly well. This scene is what I seen on Twitter,
Never had
okay?
a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them.
Right? Everyone's freaking about the dumpling scene on Twitter. I've seen the dumpling scene. Okay, I've seen the crack. That's it.
Just think of it as bread, all right?
They had some good jiggle. Okay, that's actually pretty good. The only thing they're missing is a little bit of stuff falling out. But it's actually pretty good.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
To be fair, as a Canadian, okay, when I eat foods from other cultures, everything is fucking spicy. The spice just hit him.
Interesting good or interesting...
It's also a metaphor. Breaking bread. Breaking bread is something you do with your enemies as much as you do with your people that you're parlaying with, that you invited to your home. It's, again, excellent writing.
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
Just relearning.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work.
This is a sweet moment. It shows his incredible organic growth, and it shows that he's willing to help Zero grow. It also shows his generosity as a person. That he was never a bad person.
I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
It's still weird to hear him say it called Estinian.
Alphino, Alize.
That was cute. Money! Unforeseen bargain. The distressed soldier has ill tidings to share. Because it's like watching it's like reading a book or watching a really good TV series. You see the small stuff that eventually leads to the big stuff. Forgive me for the interruption. I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsen are approaching from the mountain of the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? What about these stolen the others? Once outside the Tertium is in danger, we must find them all and bring them here. Can we count 8 on 0? I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You ask me to put my life on the line? Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the buzz I gave you is worth anything, would you at least come to watch? More of us will be able to go out and get people to their safety. Very well. Unless you come under attack, I will do no more than stand watch. You want her to say yes. And that's good though, because again, growth isn't immediate. We don't share a buzz and everything's great. I like that. It's like a good book. Oh, there's our dungeon. Okay. Got it. Or is it a duty? Been far worse. We better make pace to the snowcraft. Ready, don't worry. What about you? Several cutscenes. Jesus. I can't help myself, but I keep thinking that I'm watching for hints for 7.0. I know. Terrible. Oh, your heart sinks.
Report.
Oh, it's voice acted.
Lost contact. What void sent? I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
You're learning.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with void sent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
You sit back and...
Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Okay. Husbands. Got headphones on, so...
Damn these demons!
Oh, they ugly?
Return to the camp.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I mean, you do what you're told when Zero tells you what to do.
Why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Oh fuck, we're playing her! Okay. Hold on before we start touching stuff. Engravement delivers a jumping attack. Spinning scythe. Okay, 2 in a row. Bloodbath, we know what that does. Slice, waxing slice, permanent slice. Okay, combo Nido. Deals damage to all enemies. Okay.
A deer is a deer. I cannot let you pass.
Okay, cool down. 1, 2, 3. Jump.
More of that.
Okay, this feels like a beat 'em up, and I'm here for it.
Still more.
It's all nice and close. We're dying. Am I supposed to be dying? Okay, so you 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2. Got it. Oh, there's another of them. How long was it? Originally or now? Because originally we're talking about, I want to say, like, it's not easy, right? And that's the one thing that you kind of got to, like, admit to yourself right to the get-go. It takes time. You can't just pick it up and go. It don't work that way. And that's just me being honest. I would say it took you let's say anywhere between 2 and 5 hours. Honestly. I need my heal. Is it a fail? It is. How did I fail that? Oh no, that's part of it. Okay, okay. That's the cutscene that we seen in the trailer.
How big must the gate be for the light to come through? Is this it then? Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Okay, so that's where she gets the paladin. Got it. Okay.
You were warned.
That's cute. It was a good, solid fight scene.
now we can get back to our business.
You left her for dead. And the worst. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep hitting the light. And the worst is we know where they're going.
Get up, damn you. Too weak. I need help. Someone, please.
And
the same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done?
And those went to get their women and wine.
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
You have help here. You are not alone. The whole message of the fucking game. You're not finished yet. Let's fight together.
All right.
You're not alone.
I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and gut.
Goodness, we're not too late. Can you still fight?
Right there. Oh shit.
Just warming up.
That's okay, Zero. I got you.
I'll only get in the way.
Chill out. We'll get through this together.
There you go. She stole the LB.
Split up.
Stay strong. Watch out.
another.
There we go. We got it. Resistance is futile. Mr. at 40%. This is how you set. First one. Jesus Christ! Alright, Zero coming in for this kill steal. That must be the LB3. I'm trying to cover you, but they keep coming! I tried! LB3. Okay. Should be able to do it now. Gotten over it. That was hard. It looked like I was gonna fuck that up, which, to be fair, I'm pretty good at fucking shit up. Just saying. Got it. With the ball stuck to his butt.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
But it didn't.
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
She may not care. Like, I don't know if she has the ability to care.
Are you all right?
He came running.
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No. And there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
Not having you break your
You'll
face?
have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of booze.
Booze. Ha! Get it. Can we talk about her fucking boots? With that chunky heel? Made for walking, made for fighting, not fucking gonna kill you. Love that. Liz coalescing aboard the train. Euless has already given her something to eat. I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder what possessed her to go and fight all those Void Center on her own. Not that I'm going to rate her for such things, but, you know, doubt one booze would have sufficed. I think someone has had a bad influence on her. Moi? How dare you blame moi? Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? Alice. In any case, many people owe them their lives. They're sure to thank her when they get on their feet. Piety. Many people owe Zero their lives. 'Tis not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb. Now then, I expect our friends will return soon. Once everyone's gathered, we'll take stock of the situation. Moi. Apologies for the delay. I've finished replenishing my ether. Full glad to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. These soldiers not least of all. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had contended our fair share of void send on the route to Snowcraft, but we had benefit of numbers. My grumpy jumpy. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the void sent that came our way. Thankfully, they stay dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next, and we received word about the transport. Which is now, Alice and Warchief came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For void sent appear to be in such numbers, we must assume a void gate's been opened. Meaning more of them can come through. It seems our best course to action is to investigate Lapis Manalis, as you would intend. Do you want to take the snow? It's a skidoo! I'm skidoo! Nearly operational, I believe. Vitra is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Will we not join them in Cerulean Ingans? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you. Well, what made your mind and come to payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. Compulsion, a desire to act, and it has been burning since you came to my aid in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to. And to that end, I will heed it. We might have a second Grumpy Jumpy. Because she does jumps too, so you know. I would like to join the tracing of the Void Sent in their origin, though it would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find out where the Void Center come from. Take care, Zero. I will. Can we talk about that answer? Take care is a sentence that is said quite a bit. I know it, you guys know it. And keep in mind, like, but someone here, if you left your house and you said take care, the answer is thanks, you too. You see what I mean? She's getting there. She's not quite there, but she's getting there. And Zero doing something because she wants to is monumental, because she doesn't do anything. Like, she doesn't eat because she wants to. She doesn't breathe because she wants to. It's survival. She lives in that place that she's claimed in the void because she has to. So her very existence is because she has to. She doesn't go for a walk because she wants to. Even in Razathan, she watched the life forms to learn. Not because I want to go see Razathan because it's beautiful and blah 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 blah. No, she did that because she had to learn. It was confusing her. She's doing something because she wants to. I don't know who writes the English or French versions to these, but you cannot deny that the words they tend to pick are very good. Like, they're very good at choosing the story that way. I don't know if it's that intricately written in Japanese. I should hope so. But yeah, I like their choices in words. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Vershawn's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster. The mammoth's ready to go in the snow again. Leave the piloting to me. What are you two guys? It's a skidoo! You watch it look like a fucking skidoo. I want to see the machine. It's a skidoo. Okay, alright. With Zero on board. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do it with our friends because I want to see Zero be a paladin. Sorry, I just really want to see it. Oh, she's a DPS?
Together then.
If you insist.
Well, that sucks. God damn it, I wanted to see her do it.
Together then.
I was hoping she would have paladin for us. A girl can dream. Alphino. Listen, we're getting grumpy jumpy, alright? That's not up for debate. Let's go! All I have to do is keep Vershawn alive. Instant. Okay. Oh god, that looks miserable. That looks fucking miserable! Fuck. Okay, that's a big fucker skidoo. Where do we start over here? Thanks. I hate it. Oh, dude, to be perfectly honest, they really captured, like, again, don't like to admit it, but they really captured really well what Canadian winter and a snowstorm looks like. Alright? They nailed it enough that I hate it. Ah, don't like that. No, it really does look like it. I'm not gonna lie. Really good. Can we talk about seeing the debuff and how long it lasts? Dude, that is massive. I know it's something stupid and small, but seeing how long my regens got is awesome. Oh my... This is what it's like driving in this shit. Okay, this is all you see. You see how we didn't see 3 feet ahead of us? That's what it's like. Is it fun? No. Does it make you want to throw something at somebody? Yes. Oh, the skidoo stopped. Those of you who don't know, a skidoo is a snowmobile or a motorized sled. We're doing alright. Thank you very much, Cinda. And yes, we're doing the dungeon. Skidoo is the brand name. Very common in Canada that we call these snowmobiles skidoos. It's just a thing.
Out of my way.
The last winged bastards. As far as my mammoth will go, it's big and all, but you know. Skidoo. Really? They really did snow really well. I did this in trust so I could take all the screenshots. Well, I'm not... I'm gonna be... This is gonna sound really mean, okay? But I'm not into the screenshots. Alright? Y'all know why. Because I'm Canadian and this is a very interesting scene. It's very familiar. Here, Octobell. Like again, I grew up in the country, so like I grew up at a home where like you couldn't. Oh no! Like this is what our backyards look like. Cali, no snow. They make it unbearable. But no, I'm dead serious. This is what our backyards look like. Rangers? Exactly, you get it. But in Canada, it's a skidoo. And I'm from a French area, so I've heard that more in French than in English. A skidoo. Yeah, we're doing it in trust because I was hoping to get Zero on here. I wanna play with Zero. It's boring to heal trusts. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. And I mean this lovingly, it's not their fault. It's boring. You kind of got to create your own action. Because they're not taking a lot of damage, right? It's not the full pull. They're not going, what do you call that? Wall to wall. They're not going wall to wall. So, yeah. A little bit of stress that comes with healing. We'll see what the boss is like. I like them. I like the wall to wall because It's not because I'm stupid or anything, but it's I know what I can do and what buttons to pull in emergencies and stuff like that. Where here it's alright. Holy shit, you don't look very happy. But yeah, this is what our backyards look like. 100%. No mountains, but that. And that. Even the snow on the ice here makes sense. That looks familiar too, right? And it groans. Heal everyone up. We don't know what's coming. We'll cut. But even the small cracks in the ice are normal. Jesus! Holy fuck! Okay. That's never happened in my backyard. Just saying. Ow.
No mercy.
Rock the ice. Where am I, guys? Alright, I see what you guys did. I'm gonna cuddle with my boys. Empty. Empty. Butt suck. Yep. I did so bad at this dungeon. Start with the easy dungeons. Fuck are these things coming from? Ah! Okay, these are a bitch to heal through. Hold on. No! No! There! Yeah, I started with like Sestasha and stuff like that. And I did a few of them, like I want to say 5, 10 of them. And I was honest with everybody. Like I told them, hey, first time doing this on controller. And people were like super nice about it, I'm not gonna lie.
I am of the first brood, all or nothing!
Alright, what do you got for stuff for me? I like stuff. Oh, I just get the stuff. Love that. I forgot about that. I assure you that spiky shit like that was not part of my childhood either. But yeah, like, warn the group, hey, first time running with a controller. And they're really good. They're really, especially the low level dungeon, like, they're really good about it. I want to see if I can go pull the extra group. Oh shit, this guy looks like... Nope, it was a bad idea. Alright, now we're getting a little bit of fire. Alright, look at us.
That's far enough.
I think we're doing alright. fine. So that's all you gotta do is you gotta, like, you know, give yourself a little bit of stress and fuck off somewhere and go get the extra boost. See what I mean though? It's just a little bit more interesting.
Got you. Out of my way.
He's taking a beat. That's okay. We're good. We're good. We got all the time in the world. My mana's not even depleted. We are good. Oh, Mr. Cranky Man, you calm down. Yeah. Managed to piss him off just enough. Yeah, but Vershawn didn't get down too far. Maybe down to a third at one point. I had him. We got it. Wasn't even up for debate. Essence of void scent permeates this place. Fucking yuck. What the shit is that? I want to read those, so hold on.
This will hurt. No mercy.
Oh, we got some work to do. This way. I want to go read that. I want to go see what's that piece of that sheet of paper. So yeah, I hope you're all having a good night. It's been an interesting week here at the PB house. Without going into too much detail, my kid needed some help with some schoolwork, and it's on the rush, so we needed to take last night off. Not something we typically do, and definitely something that will improve next semester. But they did good. They understood it, and we're hoping that it all works out. Let me go see this. Dated records. The assault from the outside tribes have marked increase of late. The Geraldine proved an especially barbarous thorn in our sides. Their nigh ceaseless pillaging, no doubt an effort to hoard supplies, preparation for the upcoming winter. They get a summer. No longer able to tolerate the damage suffered by the incursions, the Senate issued an order for their king's assassins, and we Reapers were asked to ready the blades. With 3 of her fellows in tow, Galatea set out to cover the night. Infiltrated the fortress. Their mission was a great success. That's right. Xenos did the ouchies, remember? Interesting. Emperor Solus is convinced this magitech will spark revolution in Warframe as we know it. Warfare, and as he devotes further resources in the advancement of the arts to continue to fall to our favor, I feel the age of the Reapers coming to an end. After all our forebears sacrificed the good of the Empire, the blood has been spilled, the lives lost. They would deem us relics of a bygone area. Okay. Aspirants are reminded to not approach the figures of the Pale Harvest without express permission. They should be treated with no less reverence than Galatea herself. So we're going to be fighting Galatea. Only those who 6 foot forge back with an avatar may spar with Galatea Parva. Galatea Magna, however, is reserved for those of us who are able to host of their avatar. This Milicus Minikin is designed to push the Reaper beyond their limits. Okay. Lord, the first legendary representative again, Galatea, who assassinated a Garlean emperor. Jesus.
This will hurt.
Oh, Vershawn. Why you need healing so much? Be a better tank. Like, that doesn't even make sense. But sure. Oh, so those are like, dolls of her. Okay. Makes sense. characters are probably close to the Aether users. It might have been their answer to it. Because they're not using the Aether, they're borrowing from it. However, their matched void scent, I don't know how that works yet, is what consumes Aether. So I assume that this character would just keep consuming. This is Dollmaster. Maintenance of the Galatea. It must be handled with the utmost care. The delicate art has been making lost, difficult to repair. The knowledge must be kept secret, passed down to those who inherit the position of the Master Dollmaker. That is, until man chooses to break the tradition. He claimed to be leaving the journey in pursuit of the unparalleled beauty, and we never learned the truth of it. The only thing certain is the art of our forebears left with him. There we go. See Galatea. Oh, there's Goth Mommy. Got it. Vershawn! Did you see that? He did that on his own volition. I didn't pull that. He did. There's Goth Mommy with her garters. Good choice. Good choice. Because, you know, nobody in Final Fantasy will be like all into that. By the way, if you fuck something up badly and you need a shit ton of healing, that bell thing. Okay, listen, I'm gonna come cuddle with you guys because you guys didn't know what the fuck you're doing. You're the BB of the brews. Geralt the blacksmith. Could very well be.
Darkness take you.
Alright, where's Sean? I get you. Okay, so we're all at the edge. We know what's coming. Got it. I'm gonna ban one of those female void sense. God, mommy. Okay. I think this is the one if it makes sense, but
Out of my way.
I got you, Rashawn. Oops, that was the wrong button for sure. Done. Okay, we're on the last hit. Okay, pull some stuff. I was about to say, did I fuck this up already? Oh, nice. We love a subterrane. thing. I'm gonna go try to pull the second group because I don't see any papers on the ground. Alright, so
This will hurt.
is the previous top scorer on that train, I bet. Alright, Brishon, I'm coming, honey. I know. PB didn't heal you. Well, that's just how this works, okay? PB doesn't heal. PB is a war machine! I'm kidding, I'm not actually a war machine. I wouldn't do that. I don't bully. I'm a good PD. He's a dragon. He can take more. Okay. It's a big tanky dragon. He's got this. And, you know, the blood lilies. Except for the Emmett. No, I bullied the shit out of Emmett because it was fun. He wants to sass and be cranky shit? No problem. No problem. We bully the shit out of him.
Out of my way.
So yeah. Oh, by the way, I did release a video about me sewing a Pokemon purse and a little bit of an update of where we're going with cosplaying. That's coming up soon. So I've got a couple small projects to do. I've got one. I want to make a dog a little handkerchief. Okay? And then I'm going to make myself a shirt. And then after that, we're going into cosplay. Like, we're planning it out, starting to look at material. How are we going to do it? Quite excited about that. That's the plan. Materia. Although I admit I'm a little bit worried about my little dog. He has developed, Alright, we're gonna, there you go. There you go! For Sean! Now we're having fun. Now we're having fun. Now we're in it. Alright, some big heals. Yeah. I still got, the funny part is I still got all my cooldown here. Have an Aqua Veil. Again, we are still doing good. Estina, stop taking fucking damage. Listen, you don't get to start this shit. You are not floor tanking. Got it, sir? You gotta tell the fucking Dragoon not to floor tank. And it's Estina. Alright, we're doing it. Okay, we're good now. See what I mean? That was fun. This is entertaining. So that's the trick. You need to not die and pull the next group. I'm not an expert healer by any means, but this is fun. When you get to play with your cooldowns, yes. Here, have an Aqua Veil for fun. there's the end boss. Love that. What are we dealing with? It looks like a vagina. See it? Ah. It's a vagina.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend and your soul.
Classic battle music. So that's one of the big four. Got it. We knew that.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint.
I don't like the voice they gave him. I'm sorry, no hate to the voice actor. It's got nothing to do with that. You're doing a great job, honey.
Brace yourselves.
But it just seems like it should have been a little rougher. I don't know. Brace yourselves. You didn't, like, you weren't.
I bring my all to bear.
Oh, you want blood lilies? Is that what you asked for? No problem. I got you, baby. I got blood lilies all day. Yeah. Did you just LB? Oh no, you did the Dragoony thing. Got it. What the fuck does these red things do? Okay, that's what the red things do.
Wonder how you'll taste.
How I'll taste? This guy's not very nice, is he? There we go. Another one. Blood lily for you. Fuck did this guy end up? There you are. What are you doing? Okay, this one's fun. Alright, we need this one now. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're doing alright. No more games. Okay, that was cool.
How do you like that?
I don't. So far, you've been not very nice to me. This fight is fun. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing and I'm following everybody else, but like, it's still fun. Magicka. Get this. Oh, we got it. That's how it would be in real life. Saying. It's funny because my husband's 6 foot tall and I am 5'2". He's kind of built like Estinia. He's tall, athletic. Not the same hair, for sure. Sorry, where is he in PC? Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that was a rough experience for you, really, like truly. I'm gonna go talk to them, see what they say. Okay, no talking. They received a voice set with such command over water, they have a large open gap. Okay, we're gonna watch her send him right now. There was a second rude? Oh, I can't. Like, ah.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo.
Okay, listen. While Vershawn is definitely not my take in life, how he said Cagnazzo is pretty good.
A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
It's a trap.
I dare say what you felt was this.
Prick.
What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez.
This feels classic RPG.
Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition. But my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
Oh, he dies in this world. Okay.
Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
You'll be able to feel her with her
At
eye.
long last, I go to join the great.
Dude, they really like eyes in like dragon eyes in this game. Goodbye, vagina. It looked like a vagina. Come on.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
Estinia coming forward with advice. Look at him.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Oh, It's incredible. It's mutilation of your family member. Yeah, they can pop them back in, but I wouldn't want that. We discovered the source of the void sent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate opened by force from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Especially elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Fair. That actually makes sense. That checks. If the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large, it could not have been easy. In the Age of Alag, Emperor Xande created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat could be possible from within the void. One need to requisite ether, summoned by the eye. And its ether is greatly diminished. In Warchief's vision, Golbez and his archfiends feed upon Ajaya's ether. If he's also taken the eye to open this gate, it does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful that continue our search. Find it curious why our foes chose to strike now, 5,000 years after Ajaya vanished in the void. And while overarching plans remain a mystery, what exactly was Cagnazio's part that he had finished? You may now. Okay, yeah. Vershan? Oh, Ajaya, what has become of you, that even your eyes should be so spent of ether? I cannot bear the thought of you being held captive a moment longer, but how do I find her? Calm yourself. I appreciate that you're upset, but passions cloud your judgment, and you must endeavor to remain. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You're right. You imagine that your family member is essentially being fucking farmed and consumed, and you have to drop it so you can think straight. In the meantime, I'll help Alfino in the village. That sounds like a fine deal. We'll go as well. Shit. That's not what I wanted. I thought he was at the beginning of the dungeon, and that would have brought me to the beginning of the dungeon. Your girl's not bright. Girl needs a nap. No, I don't need a nap. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Pretty solid for a Thursday, I have to admit. And I was up late last night doing math. Grade 9 math. No, I wasn't doing it. I was teaching it. Just to show how people are very different. I finished 3rd of my school. That's not a flex. I'm not trying to flex. And I took all sciences and maths in the last year. Science and math are my jam. That's why I went to university for chemistry. And then ended up in business, which, if you want my solid advice to anyone who will ask, take business, not science, ever. Take analytics instead of chemistry. But anyway, long story short, I took chemistry in university, so pretty solid with math. Pretty good at. And those are the subjects my daughter struggles in. Math and science. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting how the world is so different and your kids are, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But it's an interesting concept, right? Either way, business hires more STEM majors. They do. But as someone, the reality of the world that we live in is that most university courses lead to nothing. Again, I am not insulting your dream. If you want to go to university, go to university. If you can afford to go to university, go to university. College in the US. But if you're walking in to get one course and you leave, to make it count to a career is very difficult. And a career in science with a bachelor's, unless you're teaching it, bachelor's is nothing. A bachelor barely gets you into a medical lab, and a bachelor's might get you cleaning beakers. Like, it's quite... Which is funny because my husband, and this is true, took a medical lab assistant course, and he has more rights in a lab than I do. Which, when he first did it, it kind of blew my mind. There was a little bit of jealousy, I admit that, now that I'm a big grown-up. But I couldn't believe it. My X amount of thousands of dollars in debt, and I'm in business. And he had a simple year college course, and he was working in my husband can work in a lab tomorrow. I can't. Oh, exactly. Riku, it's incredible how people don't understand that. Same thing as a lot of the union positions at the hospital. I'm not giving away any insider secrets. You can Google this shit. But, like, I think the issue is as much society pays to value science. No, 100%. I'm in business. If I would have taken business with a focus on project management, I would be making a lot more money than I am today. I would. But, like, the hospitals, their union system, well, listen, we're pro-union here. Pro-treating employees well. The problem with the union, at least what we're seeing here, is when you're hired into the hospital system, you're not hired. You're a casual. Part-time positions open up. Full-time positions open up. All the casuals can apply. If you've got more hours than another guy, you get it. So you can go years without ever seeing a part-time position. You take an 18-year-old, came out of college, again, the one-year course. 3 to 4 years before they see a part-time position, and they're lucky to see it at 3 to 4 years. So, what do? Do you work 2-3 jobs to make do, even though you get this good hospital job? And even once you get the part-time, you're not full-time. We're at almost 7 years in the system, and we still haven't reached a full-time position. So that means my husband can't get a loan. He's a part-time employee on paper. My husband can't... His hours aren't guaranteed. Right now he's replacing somebody on maternity leave. Once she comes back, he's back to part-time. 7 years. That's the fuel that people keep warm for a while. We managed to procure suitable containers. Oh, we might scratch out some more containers. Get them filled. Huh? Thank you, Estienne. We can load them in the snowcraft. The better. And would you mind helping us in our search then? We'll need suitable containers to bring this spring. Let's fill them with ceruleum. Yep, no problem. Corvy Day, I agree with you on so many levels. So many levels. Like, that's what I would prefer in my life, but the reality is I'm now in the corporate world and I'm in deep. Like, I see the bullshit that happens, and whether I agree or not, you know, I'm still there. I am the Shinra middle management, and I'm aware of it. Doesn't help employers have unreasonable standards. Requires 10 years of experience. Well, that's it. Very much so, Sarah. Now, where he's at in the union is 100%. You have more hours worked than the guy below you or above you. And that's how that works. That's how they're scheduled. That's how they're. So that means that people stay in the full-time positions as long as they can, because it's great union. It's got a good pension, and there's no reason to leave. Why would you leave? So he hopes that someone either quits, retires. That's all he can hope for. Oh my goodness, Kirby Day. And I don't want to say this like negative, I am blessed that I have gotten the experience over the time, but I mean, I started from the bottom. But I don't have a university degree to back it up now. So I have to out-experience someone with a university degree. Which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. It all depends. Ah, it's what been filled. You should hurry, take it to the snowcraft. Estinia will have already seen the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask me that I remain here until they find more. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, is I started, and this is fact, my original first job that led to this job I'm in was frontline tech support for a local telecom. Tech support, made a little bit more than minimum wage. Many companies have the opposite thing. Few people stay long term due to low benefit. Well, that's fair. Because the opposite's true in Canada, right? I don't have to get the employee to give me healthcare. My healthcare is not really. I mean, we do get insurance, but it's for races, it's for classes, it's not for I broke my foot. We get maternity. We get a year to a year and a half. That's by law. So you can't dick us around. But I'm starting to see that people, it's becoming more popular to jump.
Is not back yet?
My apologies for the delay.
Dude, you can feel your feelings.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope.
Okay.
While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her.
You got a grumpy jumpy. If you give that eye to, he'll find her.
Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her together.
Oh, Astidia.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed.
That's good. We want you to stay here.
We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well.
No, I want you to stay here. I heard twins have a hard time in this story. You stay the fuck here.
Though
You're on
should
guard
it prove
duty.
safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all.
I don't
After
remember,
which you
Sarah.
may
That's an
undertake
excellent
your work
question.
Without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
They really caught like a forest really well. Okay. Can I tell you guys a little secret? This is a 0.3. That worries me. I suppose where we part ways for now. Though we have every faith in you, we pray for your safety all the time. We're trying to hide her emotions, like in a nervous way, like, oh yeah, no, I agree. I'm glad we had a chance to talk. Take care. Until next time. See what I mean? She's... Well, that could have been a greeting, but she's... shielding. Till next time. The response is improving. Eventually, it'll be take care. Thanks. You too. God damn it. Alright, I'm assuming that we return to the Void. Now, the matter's been settled, yes, but first we should return to Radzahan to prepare. Is everyone ready? Let's commune. Eh. But yeah, we're starting this, especially with Gen Z, and again, this is not an insult. We're watching them not put up with shit. It's great. No, hey, listen. While I have this job that I really like, I've been still looking and still getting headhunted, and I found one that pays more. See you later. That happens a lot. And fucking power to you. You're smarter than I am. Right, Kelvin? Right? Because I am hoping, excuse me, this is itchy right there. I am hoping that Zero is along for the next adventure. I am still holding out for them to drop some characters. Not death, that's not what I'm thinking of. I don't want people to die. But I want 7.0 to be a new adventure truly. And to get that new adventure feeling, I honestly think that not having all of the Scions with you would do that. Honestly, I wish we had 2 or 3 Zero type characters, maybe not Zero, but new characters that we're being introduced to along the way, and then that would be our party. Maybe a Scion, maybe 2. Graha and Estinia. Those are the 2 I want to bring with me so bad. You see what I mean? That's what I want. I would, in a perfect world to me, I would love to see that new story begin, where Zero's like, you know what, I am free. Let's do this. That would be great. That would be fucking great. That's perfect world, though. Exactly. Ishikawa-san is
then let us depart for Al-Zadal's
fucking cruel,
legacy.
so we'll wait and see. Say what? What the fuck is that?
What was that?
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. We should kill Thancred. Listen. The one character, listen, there are 2 characters that I honestly believe are good to die. And Thancred and Y'shtola are the 2.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
Their stories are complete, is my point that I'm trying to get. Right? If you look at the Scions, the twins find purpose. They are good. And I don't think we're going to touch the twins. I think that is sacrilegious. Okay? They could go back to the first. I think they could. I would disagree with Thancred. While he wants to go back to the first to see his daughter, he doesn't need to. His character doesn't need that. He became a father. He sent his daughter off. His story is... His story is done. You see that growth came. He got over Minfilia. He was good with Reen. Story came and gone. And I think, like, it's nice to see him around. I like Thancred. I like Daddy Thancred. I really do. But his story is complete. Compare him to Urianger, who's only learning to live life again. Now. Not the same. Graha, who's finally able to go out adventuring and stuff like that. He's feeling... Estinia's story's not done either. Like, he's still relearning. Oh, he could die. I don't want him to. But... That's it, Sarah. She won't die. But her story is just she'd like to go back to find more and love, but realistically, her story as a scholar, it's not very good in comparison to everybody else.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you.
Same as Cryo. Cryo to me is a character that's really cool. She's a scholar and all that, and she's recreated the people of Baldessian.
Buffalo Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Karnyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature were sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
See, I would love for her to return to Runar, and that would be a perfect way to write her off, and then have her deal with the stuff, like, you know what I mean? Have callbacks to her. That would be great.
You are right, Estinian.
But I think you're right that they're not gonna kill her. They like her way too much.
I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties.
Either way, we only got about 10 minutes left until I'm done.
The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany her?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Alzadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
The amount of them? Yes. They're definitely getting a lot better. Absolutely. Even the small little moments, Alright, let's see. We know the Fed's heading north. There's a lot of ground for us to cover. Do you have any ideas? I know people who may have seen something. In other words, we seek help from the locals. I think it's best. So where to then? Great work in Encampment, Hatchery. Both places are in the north. Might find something. I'll head to the Great Work. You head to the encampment. Way the fuck up there. Alright, we're going. They are starting to feel a lot more real. Which is funny because I find that in Warcraft it's the opposite. While they have the subtle cues, I find them looking more and more cartoonish. And no doubt it's because they added so much more of it, which I'm not complaining about. But we don't get those epic scenes like when Thrall kills Garrosh. That was a great fucking cutscene, and it wasn't as cartoony as we see it today. But we get a lot more. So I assume that's where they're saving their money. Which again, not a bad thing, or time. We're here, it's starting to look really good. So the only thing I want them to change is how they turn. That's all. If they could fix that, that's it. To me, I'd be pretty... Watch here, I'll let you know. That would be the thing that I would need for it to change. Like, to stop taking me out. Alright, let's go. Investigate the explosion. We've yet to have saved. Do you have any information to share with us? Well, shit. No time to waste. Money! Confound it. We're so concerned about the explosion, we failed to realize the threat has not yet passed. We must alert everyone at once. Of Kadga? No, we're not grinding late. I'm sorry to say. What do you mean we're here going to investigate? Then again, you're more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish. I'll leave this to your hands. Giant grounds are situated base of Kadga. Control for consensus. Cool. Okay, hold on. Can we just change the set? Change glamour plate link. I guess not. Okay. Just happy for Chromie to let me time walk whenever. I would like that. I would like a MSQ, or even how they have it set up now for the story for the other expansions. I don't care if they have to make a whole new quest line to get you through the story. I would like that, so that you can get the story from everywhere else. So that you could go back and be like, you know what, I want to know what happened in vanilla. Why are people fighting like this? There was an earthquake earlier, it triggered the rock slide. Past summit may be blocked, but if you're determined to go, I suggest you speak to this guy. Cool. I'm gonna speak to that guy. Okay, reach the top. Should be place. Yes, I'm familiar. Is another route passable? Though I cannot say. Yeah. But he's sending me up the hard way. A new game yeah, but they don't have a direct storyline for like vanilla, BC, Lich King, Pandaria.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh. Fuck, I hit the button too fast.
This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the Void. Kanyatso and Ashdaya's Eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here.
Damn.
To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
Is it, Fire Dude? Fuck, what's his name? I know his name. Ruby Conte? It is. It is. %100% is. What was the other name they had for him?
Exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golba's champions, I presume. Listen, yes. Okay, he looks fucking great.
I am Rubicante.
I got it. Archfiend of Fire.
A monster in flesh. Yet in spirit I remain a man. A prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world. Until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled.
And the dream is?
Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse.
A staff up your ass?
I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
So this has got to be the trial. Is there a trial? I didn't even know if there was a trial. There usually is for a 0.3. And usually it's the heartbreaking motherfucker. And then the cutscene that destroys you to bits. I assume that that's what that is. Oh. Yep. I don't have time. So what we're going to do is we're going to save that for Monday. We're going to be going straight into Final Fantasy XIV on Monday. And we're going to pick this up at the trial. Y'all are invited, 100%. So be there. And that's where we're going to start. But in the meantime, well, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for having a good talk with me. Thanks for adventuring and learning more about our good friend Zero and Hulis, which I think that was one of the better parts of the evening. Have a great night. And I can't wait to see you guys again here on Monday. Bye.